Welcome to Wisdom of the Elderly. Today, we will explore 4 types of beverages and food combinations that can increase the risk of cancer in older adults, as warned by doctors. Did you know that some seemingly harmless drinking habits can silently harm your health? In this video, we will reveal familiar beverages that can affect your body in unexpected ways. Stay tuned until the end to learn how to protect yourself and maintain optimal health. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on useful information for seniors. Artificial sweetened beverages, hidden health risks. In modern life, many people opt for diet sodas or sugar-free drinks as replacements for sugary beverages, hoping to lose weight or control blood sugar levels. However, few realize that these drinks could pose hidden health risks, especially for older adults. Artificial sweeteners affecting gut microbiota. The gut microbiota plays a crucial role in digestive health, immune balance, and inflammation control. Studies show that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin can disrupt this balance. When beneficial bacteria are affected, the body becomes more prone to chronic inflammation, digestive disorders, poor nutrient absorption, and an increased risk of chronic diseases like diabetes and cardiovascular conditions. Some research even suggests that long-term consumption of artificial sweeteners may alter the gut bacteria composition negatively, affecting sugar and fat metabolism, making it harder to manage weight and even increasing cravings for sweets. Chronic inflammation and cancer risk. One of the greatest concerns with artificial sweeteners is their potential to cause chronic inflammation. When the body experiences prolonged inflammation, the immune system weakens, and cells become more vulnerable to damage. This can lead to DNA mutations, increasing the risk of various cancers, particularly bladder cancer, breast cancer, and colon cancer. Although studies on the link between artificial sweeteners and cancer are ongoing, many healthcare professionals advise limiting their consumption, especially in older adults. As we age, the body's ability to detoxify and repair itself decreases, meaning the negative effects of artificial sweeteners may become more severe. Metabolic disorders and diabetes risk. One reason many people use artificial sweetened beverages is to control blood sugar levels. However, this can backfire. Research has shown that sucralose and aspartame can lead to insulin resistance, increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. This occurs when the body senses sweetness but receives no calories like it would from natural sugars. As a result, the pancreas may produce more insulin than needed, which over time can cause metabolic disruptions and an increased risk of diabetes. Healthy alternatives. Instead of artificial sweetened drinks, you can choose healthier beverages to protect your health. 1. Water. Always the best choice for hydration and detox support. If you find it bland, try adding a few slices of lemon, mint, or cucumber to enhance the natural flavor. 2. Herbal teas. Chamomile tea, ginger tea, and peppermint tea not only help you relax but also have anti-inflammatory properties, support digestion, and boost immunity. 3. Natural fruit juices. A glass of unsweetened orange, grapefruit, or pomegranate juice can provide plenty of vitamins and antioxidants. Just remember to drink in moderation and avoid added sugar to keep blood sugar levels in check. 4. Nut milks. Unsweetened almond, walnut, or oat milk are nutritious alternatives that help supplement calcium and vitamin D. Conclusion. While diet sodas may seem like a good solution for reducing sugar intake, the potential risks posed by artificial sweeteners cannot be ignored. Especially for older adults, choosing healthier drinks not only helps protect the digestive and cardiovascular systems but also reduces the risk of chronic diseases and cancer. Start with small changes, like drinking water instead of soda, or choosing herbal tea instead of sugary beverages. These decisions can offer long-term health benefits and help ensure you live a healthier, happier life. Alcohol and processed meats, a dangerous combination for health. In daily meals, many people have the habit of enjoying a glass of wine or beer along with processed meats such as sausages, cold cuts, or smoked meats. This combination, though common, carries significant health risks, especially for the digestive system and liver. Studies have shown that consuming alcohol along with processed meats can weaken the body's detoxification mechanisms, increasing the risk of serious cancers such as stomach, esophageal, and colon cancer. 1. Alcohol, a harmful stimulant for the digestive system. Alcohol is one of the leading causes of damage to digestive tissues and weakens the body's ability to defend against harmful substances. When absorbed into the body, alcohol is metabolized into acetaldehyde, a compound that can cause DNA mutations, damage cells, and increase the risk of cancer. Moreover, alcohol weakens the protective mucous lining of the stomach and esophagus, making these organs more vulnerable to harmful compounds in food, especially preservatives and chemicals found in processed meats. 2. Processed meats, a source of carcinogens. Sausages, cold cuts, bacon, and other processed meats contain high levels of nitrates and nitrites, compounds used to preserve food and enhance flavor. When consumed, these compounds can react with proteins in the stomach to form nitrosamines, a group of substances directly linked to digestive system cancers. The World Health Organization, WHO, has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is clear evidence of their link to cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. 3. The dangerous combination of alcohol and processed meats. While consuming alcohol or processed meats individually already presents risks, combining them amplifies the harm. Alcohol weakens the liver's detoxification mechanism. When drinking alcohol, the liver must focus on processing acetaldehyde, a toxic byproduct of alcohol metabolism. This reduces the liver's ability to eliminate harmful compounds from processed meats, allowing toxins to remain in the body longer, increasing the risk of cell damage. Increases the formation of carcinogenic compounds. When alcohol and processed meats are consumed together, the process of converting nitrite into nitrosamine is enhanced, increasing the risk of stomach, esophageal, and colon cancer. It causes chronic inflammation in the body. Both alcohol and processed meats can stimulate inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation not only increases the risk of cancer but is also linked to many other chronic diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and fatty liver. For real-life warning, a story from the elderly. Many seniors have the habit of drinking wine or beer with sausages or smoked meats without realizing that this routine can silently harm their health. Mr. George, 81 years old, once shared that he had a habit of having grilled sausages with red wine every weekend. However, after some time, he began experiencing digestive issues like stomach pain, indigestion, and prolonged bloating. Upon visiting the doctor, he was diagnosed with chronic intestinal inflammation and was advised to reduce his intake of alcohol and processed meats to protect his health. After making changes to his diet, Mr. George found that his digestion improved, and he experienced less bloating and fatigue. This is a clear example of how altering eating habits can bring significant health benefits. 5. Healthy alternatives. To minimize the risk of illness, you can change your eating habits by limiting alcohol consumption. If you drink, limit it to the recommended amount, no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. Avoiding processed meats. Instead of sausages and cold cuts, choose fresh meats like chicken breast, salmon, or lean beef to ensure nutrition without increasing cancer risk. Eating more vegetables and fiber-rich foods. Broccoli, spinach, and carrots help the body eliminate toxins more effectively. Drinking plenty of water and herbal teas, green tea, ginger tea, or water can help support liver detoxification and reduce the harmful effects of alcohol. If drinking alcohol, combine it with healthy foods. If you still want to drink, pair it with antioxidant-rich foods like avocados, nuts, or fatty fish to mitigate the negative effects on the body. Conclusion. While alcohol and processed meats are common foods in everyday life, combining them creates a significant health risk. Overconsumption can weaken the liver's detoxification mechanisms, increase the risk of chronic inflammation, and notably raise the risk of developing serious cancers. To protect your health, start with small changes such as reducing processed meats, limiting alcohol consumption, and adding healthier foods to your daily diet. These smart choices today can help ensure a healthier future. Sugary soft drinks, the silent enemy of health. Sugary soft drinks are among the most popular beverages worldwide. However, behind the attractive sweetness and instant refreshing feeling, this drink hides many serious health risks. Numerous studies have shown that sugary soft drinks not only increase the risk of obesity and diabetes but are also linked to chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and cancer, especially pancreatic, liver, and colorectal cancers. If you still maintain the habit of drinking sugary soft drinks daily, now is the time to rethink and look for healthier alternatives. 1. Sugary soft drinks cause chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the main causes of many chronic diseases, including cancer. When you drink sugary soft drinks, the sugar levels in your blood spike, triggering insulin production and causing cellular damage, leading to prolonged inflammation in the body. Additionally, fructose, a type of sugar found in most sugary soft drinks, can stimulate the liver to produce more triglycerides, increasing the risk of fatty liver and hepatitis. When this inflammation persists, liver cells may become damaged and mutated, leading to liver cancer. 2. Insulin resistance, a hidden cause of disease. The human body needs insulin to regulate blood sugar levels. However, when you consume too much sugar from soft drinks, the pancreas has to work overtime to produce insulin. Over time, the body becomes insulin resistant, meaning insulin no longer effectively regulates blood sugar. Insulin resistance not only leads to type 2 diabetes but also increases the risk of pancreatic cancer. This is because insulin also stimulates cell growth, and when the body has too much insulin, it can promote the uncontrolled growth of cancer cells. 3. Caramel color in soft drinks, a cancerous compound. Have you ever wondered why soft drinks have their characteristic dark brown color? That's due to caramel color, a common coloring agent in the food industry. However, some types of caramel color in soft drinks contain 4-MeI, 4-methylimidazole, a compound that can cause cancer, according to the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC. Furthermore, many soft drinks contain phosphoric acid, a substance that can damage tooth enamel, affect bones, and reduce calcium absorption in the body, contributing to osteoporosis and a weakened immune system. 4. Cancer risks from sugary soft drinks. Studies have shown a correlation between sugary soft drink consumption and the increased risk of several dangerous cancers. Pancreatic cancer, high sugar levels stimulate excessive insulin production, which creates an environment conducive to the growth of cancer cells. A liver cancer, chronic inflammation and fatty liver due to fructose in sugary soft drinks can increase the risk of liver cancer. Colorectal cancer, chronic inflammation and insulin resistance also contribute to the increased risk of colorectal cancer. 5. Real story, a warning from the elderly. Mr. Richard, 75 years old, had a habit of drinking at least 1 can of soft drink every day for over 30 years. He thought that soft drinks helped him stay alert and improved his mood. However, after some time, he began experiencing digestive issues, such as bloating, indigestion, and frequent fatigue. Upon visiting the doctor, he was diagnosed with stage 2 fatty liver and prediabetes. After changing his diet and replacing sugary soft drinks with herbal tea and fresh lemon water, his health gradually improved. This is a clear example that changing eating habits can greatly benefit health and prevent disease. 6. Healthy alternatives. Instead of drinking sugary soft drinks, you can try healthier alternatives. Fresh lemon water helps detoxify the body, supports digestion, and boosts the immune system. Herbal tea, teas like green tea, ginger tea, and chamomile tea have anti-inflammatory properties, helping the body detoxify more effectively. A sugar-free sparkling water. If you enjoy the refreshing feeling of sparkling water, try choosing the sugar-free version to minimize harm. A natural fruit smoothies. Not only do they provide vitamins and minerals, but they also help you control sugar levels better than bottled soft drinks. Conclusion. Sugary soft drinks may provide a temporary refreshing feeling, but the long-term health consequences are concerning. Chronic inflammation, insulin resistance, and the cancer risks associated with consuming sugary soft drinks are not something to be taken lightly. To protect your health, start with small changes. Reduce sugary soft drink consumption, opt for healthier beverages, and adopt a balanced diet. The decisions you make today can make a big difference for your health in the future. Hot tea and coffee, unexpected dangers to health. Tea and coffee are 2 beverages that are common in the daily lives of many people. Especially for the elderly, Enjoying a hot cup of tea or coffee in the morning is not only a habit but also a way to relax and feel refreshed. However, there is one habit that few people pay attention to: drinking tea or coffee that is too hot. A recent study shows that drinking beverages at temperatures above 130 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, about 54 to 60 degrees Celsius, can cause significant health damage, especially to the elderly. So, do these drinks really pose such a danger? Let's explore the harm caused by drinking tea and coffee that is too hot and how to prevent it. 1. Risk of burning the esophageal lining. When you drink a cup of tea or coffee that is still hot, the esophageal lining, the soft tissue in the esophagus, is affected by the high temperature. This can lead to burns on the lining. At first, you may not feel the damage because it occurs gradually and does not cause immediate pain. However, when the esophageal lining is damaged, it becomes more susceptible to inflammation and infection, which slows down the healing process. Not only that, but drinking excessively hot beverages over a long period of time will continuously damage the esophageal cells, leading to an increased risk of esophageal cancer, a highly dangerous and fatal cancer. 2. Increased risk of esophageal cancer. The World Health Organization, WHO, has found that consuming drinks hotter than 65 degrees Celsius (149 degrees Fahrenheit) can increase the risk of esophageal cancer, especially when combined with other factors like alcohol consumption or smoking. Long-term damage from exposure to high temperatures can lead to changes in cellular structure, increasing the likelihood of DNA mutations and the formation of cancerous tumors. Particularly for the elderly, when the esophageal lining is thinner and the ability to heal is slower, heat-induced damage occurs more easily, and the healing time is longer. This creates an ideal environment for serious problems, including cancer. 3. Cumulative damage from high temperatures over time. While drinking one hot cup of tea or coffee may not cause immediate harm, if this habit continues over a long period, microscopic damage to the esophageal lining will accumulate. If these damages are not addressed or minimized, they can lead to serious issues such as chronic esophagitis and an increased likelihood of cancer. In fact, many studies have shown that regular consumption of hot beverages may contribute to the development of gastrointestinal cancers, especially esophageal cancer. When you drink beverages that are too hot, the esophageal lining doesn't have time to recover after each damage. After many such incidents, cells can grow abnormally and form cancer. 4. The elderly, a group vulnerable to damage. Elderly people have thinner esophageal linings and slower healing abilities. This makes them more vulnerable to heat-induced damage compared to younger individuals. Additionally, as the body ages, the ability to regenerate cells and repair damage decreases. Therefore, for the elderly, drinking tea or coffee that is too hot increases the risk of esophageal problems, from infections to cancer. 5. Prevention. Let it cool before drinking. To avoid the serious consequences of drinking beverages that are too hot, medical experts recommend allowing your beverage to cool a bit before consumption. One of the simplest ways is to wait 5 minutes after brewing your tea or coffee before drinking. This helps reduce the temperature to a safe level, preventing burns to the esophageal lining and reducing the risk of serious diseases. Additionally, when drinking tea or coffee, be sure to check the temperature before drinking. Try dripping a few drops onto your hand to gauge the temperature and ensure it is not too hot. If it feels too hot, wait a bit longer to protect your health. 6. Alternatives for hot tea and coffee. If you enjoy hot drinks but are concerned about the health risks, you can opt for warm tea and coffee instead of excessively hot ones. Another alternative is to drink herbal tea or cold tea. These beverages are not only good for your health but also help you relax without the risk of damaging the esophageal lining. Conclusion. Tea and coffee are beloved beverages for many people, but consuming them when too hot can harm your health, especially for the elderly. To protect your body from unnecessary damage, be mindful of the temperature of your drinks before consuming them and don't forget to let them cool down a bit. These small changes can help you maintain long-term health and reduce the risk of serious diseases like esophageal cancer. Small changes, big impact. Small changes in drinking habits can bring long-term health benefits. Switching from harmful beverages to healthier options not only reduces the risk of cancer but also improves the quality of life. Especially for the elderly, as the body becomes more sensitive, these changes become even more important. Allowing your tea and coffee to cool a bit, replacing sugary soft drinks with natural fruit juices, or choosing beverages without artificial sweeteners will help your body stay healthier and maintain energy throughout the day without worrying about serious diseases in the future.